All right, let's do it. All right, let's see who we're gonna do next here. The work week has started, and so must to the love readings. I should have done them on the weekend. I do realize. Yet at the same time, I had other shit going on. So social life stuff. Gemini, it's your turn. Let's see what we get for you. Make sure to check out your rising moon and Venus sign for additional messages. This is your love read for up to the middle of June. If I can not drop the cards. If you don't know what your rising moon or Venus sign is, please go to a place like Cafe Astrology where you can figure that shit out. You can figure it all out over there at a place like that. Doesn't have to be Cafe Astrology. It can be any other place that does natal charts. You do need to know the time that you were born to figure out your rising sign. That is imperative to know. So make sure that you do know that if you don't already. Now, I do not offer paid readings anywhere. This is the only place that you can get readings from me. If somebody is messaging you asking for money and offering readings, it's not me, okay? So report them. I have 2 social media accounts. One is Facebook, one is Instagram. Again, if I'm not already reaching out to you from those accounts, any other accounts that reach out to you are not mine. I'm working on getting verified, but it's not as easy as you think it is. So, anyway, you'll always know that it's me because unless you're messaging me, unless I have an actual open dialogue with you, I don't have a ton of people that I follow. Or wait, no, reverse that. I don't have a ton of followers, and people who follow me who I don't think are legitimate people, I often will remove from my my list of followers. So if you look shifty and you don't message me and you try to follow me, I will remove you from my followers list. I will do that. I will do it. If I don't know you personally or I've never spoken to you, all those things. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. You don't need to hear it. It's fine. All you need to know is that there are a lot of scammers out there and you should be wary of that shit. Anyway, gems, let's get started, shall we? Oh, I'm already dropping cards. It's fine. It's Monday. You gotta be kind to yourself. Your love read. Let's do it. Now, let's do this. What was it? Did we have this problem the last time too where you were giggly? Because I feel like I'm getting giggly already. Now, I do like to have myself a drink after work. I do just like to have one drink after work typically, except on Fridays. I'm looking forward to this Friday. I'm trying to go out again and sing. I often sing on Fridays. Anyway. You're looking to go out and meet somebody. I feel like that's a thing for you, Gemini. You're looking to go out. Ooh, you're looking to go out and meet somebody. I didn't want to shuffle so nice. Yeah, there's that nervous energy again. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it for you. I'm feeling that nervous energy again, Gemini. Are you maybe entertaining more than one option? I feel like you could be. I feel like you could be. Gemini. Gemini, stop it. Just for the record, I'm not involved with any Geminis. This is just your energy. So, just so you know, okay? Anyway, let's find your song. Let's find your song, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's find it. I don't know why. Somebody is really, really like, there's something comedic. There's something comedic that's happened. Maybe a little bit of a mishap, have you? I don't know. What have you? I don't know. Have you had a mishap? Or is there somebody that just makes you kind of laugh a lot? Something like that. If there's something going on with you, I see it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel that shit. I feel it. There's something going on. Oh. There's some Capricorn in your chart. This song. So Blondie, do you love me now? 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 My heart is made up of pieces. Oh, this is like a newer Blondie song, but you gotta listen to it and you gotta read the words. Holy shit. It's like she's talking about being broken up into pieces, and she just, everything about this song is about, you know, building herself up into being something enough for somebody. And it's like she's just never enough. And it's like, now, you know, do you love me now? You know, it's far deeper than I'm giving it credit for. I'm totally doing the song a disservice. But it's, I think it speaks to the frustration of thinking that you're not enough and building yourself up. Exactly what I was saying. Continuously working on yourself and continuously working on yourself and continuously working on yourself. And then maybe even coming to the realization that for some people, you might never be enough. Shit. Right? Or that maybe you built yourself up and then you're looking back at somebody and it's like, well, wait a second. Maybe I was always enough and maybe they're not, you know? I don't know. You're going to have to look and see where it fits for you, you know? But let's get started with some messages for you. I edged my deck. I don't know if you were privy to that. You might have been. I like the way it looks, though. Look at that. Yeah. Except I get itchy every time I use it because, like, you know, there's nothing glamorous going on behind this camera here. It's Sharpie. Okay? It's Sharpie. It's fine. If I could dip my decks, I would. But to be very honest with you, I'm kind of allergic to red dye. So that could also have something to do with it. On my left-hand side, we will have messages from you to any person that you put in your mind. Could also be that you choose to leave it open to whatever person the universe decides. On my right will be the person on your mind. And so also there could be messages from the universe too. Okay, so that's what we're going to do this time around. So, well, we're not going to take those. That was just me dropping the cards. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, Gemini. Now, please, I didn't want to be the person who does this because I really like being different than everybody else. It's a part of the curse of being me. But I'm going to do it, and I'm going to say, please like, share, and subscribe. And you can go ahead and you can do that. I never have my comments open because I don't have time to look at comments or please comments or any of those things. But I do absolutely appreciate you watching. It's always fun. And it's always amazing to do this for people. Gemini. Yeah, you got something going on. There's something going on that's making you smile. There's somebody who makes you smile when you think of them. Yeah. There's one. You're keeping it hidden, though. You don't want anybody to know. You don't want anybody to see. There's that one, too. That one you do. Oh, yeah. Okay. On their side. What do we have? Okay. They just naturally want to shoot that way, so don't worry. It's not like it's meant to be over there. And what else? We have two more on their side that are going to come out. Do you love me now? Do you love me now? Oh, yeah. They're very straightforward, this person. They're very straightforward. You might be overstepping some of your boundaries, Gemini. So let's take a look and let's see. Again, keep in mind, like I said, I think you have more than just a few options. So don't freak out. Don't freak out when you hear this. So the thing that you're keeping hidden on your side, yeah, you do have options, Gemini. I'm gonna leave you one day. You're confused. Take some time to love yourself. Now, I don't know if this is a message that you're trying to, like, you know, put out there for somebody else, or if this is a message from the universe for you. But it's a message nonetheless, I would say. I don't know. And then I can't find the right thing to say, so I don't text. Okay. That's fair. So there could be somebody that you're holding back on communicating with also because you don't know the right way to get across what you would like to communicate, which is weird for you, Gemini. You, by nature, should be master communicators. I don't know if anybody's ever identified that for you, but you should, by nature, be master communicators. So interesting, this one here for you. Okay. On their side, you got some explaining to do, I think. I love being your friend. I don't want to ruin that. So there's somebody who has put you in the friend zone. And that's why I want to say that you more than likely have some options. Okay. You had no respect for my boundaries, is what somebody else wants to say here. So you push somebody's boundaries around a little. And then stop sending me messages. It's causing problems. That could also be paired with this one here, with the no respect for boundaries, right? This could actually all go together quite well if you think about it. You could be dealing with somebody who is your friend, and you could be trying to put the moves on them, or you might not know that you're causing problems by crossing boundaries. Something like that, you know. Maybe they haven't communicated to you quite as efficiently as they should be, or effectively as they should be. But there's something here. Just remember, you could have more than one option, so don't freak out just yet. And you should be looking at your other placements too, particularly I would say Moon and Venus, because Moon is what's hidden, and it's about your emotions. And then also Venus, because it rules love, right? Let's get started. Let's pull tarot. I think I was going to go with the Shadowscapes for you, these guys. So let's do it. Again, on my left will be you. On the right will be your person. Down the center will be the universe. I'm going to try and be efficient with these ones. I know that I usually like to go in depth. I decided I was going to flippity flop it, and then I'm probably going to be more in depth for my general readings, because when I go into general readings, I'd like to be able to provide a fuller picture for things like career and all that other stuff like that, as opposed to the love stuff. I feel like love stuff gets a lot of play all over the internet, and I don't necessarily know that I would be serving as much of a purpose by doing that. I don't know. I change my mind a lot, so I'll try my best to be consistent. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love. What do we got for you? Yeah, you're not liking that so much. I can already tell. This might have been an option that you were thinking was one of the ones, you know. But at the same time, I think, too, that you do have to remind yourself that you do have lots of options. Some of them get you quite warm. I'm getting warm right now. So one of these options could be somebody who gets your temperature rising. Could be. I don't know. Just make sure that you're not crossing any boundaries with anybody and that you're being respectful. I think that's a huge thing. The person that's on your mind it very clearly is going through something. It could be more than one person too. But like I said, watch other placements. That was a shitty shuffle. One more. Of course, if this is somebody who has friend zoned you, given the song that we have there, it could very well be that you feel like you're living in scarcity with them consistently. And that if you change something about yourself, that's going to all of a sudden change it all. That is in your current energy, whether you like it or not. Eight of Swords in the reverse. You feel like you've been liberated recently. You've come out of a self-imposed mental prison of some sort, setting yourself free of something, or you come out of something that you felt trapped by, or restriction. You've been restricted in some way. You've come out of that energy recently. On their side, what's the current energy for them during June in love? King of Wands. Leadership energy. I'm feeling definitely some Aries here. The antlers. This person is sitting in their power right now. In their personal power, able to express truth quite well, quite astutely. They are not mincing words at this point at all. And they're holding dominion over, I'm also hearing Leo here. Yeah, sorry, seeing Leo here. Look at, there's the lion. So somebody who has control over their emotions. Leadership energy as well. Universe, what does the universe have for you? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We got 3 from them. Okay, and that one wanted to do a little flippity flip. So we have the 5 of Pentacles. Or sorry, 5 of Cups in reverse. Or sorry, not in reverse. It was. It's no longer. 5 of Cups in the upright. The Moon in the upright. And the 2 of Wands. Okay. Seems that you, well, the universe has kind of got this thing going on right now where there's a lot of confusion, and because of the confusion, there is a delay over things. Things have been kind of steeped in a little bit of mystery, intrigue, here, mystery and intrigue, illusion, deception, confusion, things cloaked in night, causing delay. Causing a need to wait and survey what is before you before taking action. There's also a need for gratitude here too. Seems to be that there have been some disappointments, some grief, and some loss when it comes to romance, as you can see, and some reverence needed for the 3 cups that have spilled over. However, there is a call to gratitude here. If we look at the 2 that are still sitting there with their contents intact, yet there's still confusion. I think there's confusion over what happened with those 3 other cups. I think, if anything, there's healing that is required here, and that's why we have the 2 of Wands following the Moon. Moon is Cancerian energy. We're in Cancer season, literally in a matter of like a day. You know, but this 2 of Wands energy is for sure playing out as a wait and see energy. Survey the scene of the crime before you go in, right? So I have to sneeze too. So yeah, it's a thing. It's allergy season. It is. Okay, next on your side, what are your thoughts? Oh shit, do you know what we didn't do? We didn't twist for fairness because of Libra. We have to do it. We have to do it. It's important. What is in your thoughts? What are your thoughts when you're, what are you doing when you're up in your feels about this person? Not all of that shit. Oh, but that one that flipped out and onto the floor, we are going to take gems. You got it. It is an 8 of Wands in the reverse. You're feeling like you may have been blocked. You might have had your communications blocked, or you might feel like it might be prudent for you to block communication, maybe to, you know, put the oven mitts on your hands so that you can't communicate with this person any longer. That might actually be something that you're thinking, or you might just have a suspicion that this person has blocked you. That's sad. On their side, death. They're going through an ending of some sort. It may not have anything to do with you. Scorpionic energy. But there's an ending of a cycle here so that something can begin anew. And it's necessary. You know, transformation is a part of life. You have to be able to accept that, whether or not you're in agreement with it. The universe throws endings at us all the time so that new things can begin. You know, it's a cycle of life, rather the virus of life, if you will. You have to be able to go through those things and navigate those things. If you cannot healthily navigate endings so that beginnings can begin, those beginnings don't begin. They don't happen, right? And so it's incumbent upon each of us to figure out how to successfully heal when we have endings happen so that we can begin anew. And if we don't, we're just holding on and we're not moving forward at all. This person's going through an ending right now. And it might be important for you to respect the boundaries that they're putting in place while they go through these transformations and endings. Otherwise, you could be a part of that transformation and ending. Dare I say it? There, I said it, right? Yeah. So, the universe. What is the universe's thoughts and feelings on this connection? Let's see. For Gemini. Gonna flip her. 10 of Pentacles. There is energy being cast out towards both of you. It's quite lucrative. It has to do with longevity when it comes to finances. This is a legacy. This is something that has the ability to be fruitful for years and years and years to come. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be together for that to happen. It just means that during this time, there is energy of fertility when it comes to finance, when it comes to grounding yourselves, when it comes to connectedness with the earth, when it comes to stability. And stability is not necessarily only attached to monetary gain. It can be attached to creating a home life that is sustainable and comfortable and peaceful and prosperous. And a home life that's sustainable and peaceful and prosperous doesn't necessarily have to be a wealthy home. It can be a home that is loving and has creature comfort, you know, has good food, has warmth, is happy, is a place that's welcoming. Doesn't necessarily have to be a place that has all the bells and whistles and keeps up with the Joneses. You know, a log cabin can be just as satiating to the soul as, you know, a mansion, right? It can. I've seen beautiful, beautiful refurbished barns that top any you know, 3-story home, you know, and I would move to one. In fact, nay, dare I say it, I would live in a fucking cardboard box if I was living with the right human being. I would. You know? Because, you know, the conditions of the right connection, you know, they satiate your soul, you know, with the right comfort and the right stability and the right peace of mind and the right happiness. You know, when two people are happy in themselves and can stand in their truth and their stability on their own and be comfortable with themselves and create that together, right? So, Ten of Pentacles is not just about money. It isn't. I know I'm a Capricorn. I know all about it. It's fine. Sometimes it's just a blanket. The feeling of a warm blanket on a fucking rainy day. The fact that you even have the ability to have a warm blanket on a rainy day, and a roof over your head, and a fire beside you, and something beautiful on the TV to watch, or a great song to listen to, and somebody to play one beside you, you know? That is Ten of Pentacles at the end of the day. Can't take it with you, man. You can't take Pentacles with you, right? What does this person want to, what do you want to say to this person? What do you want to say to your person, Gems? What do you want to say? Let's see. Oh, yeah. Four Cups. You're saving up for, or rather, no, that would be Four Pentacles. I'm still on the Pentacles. There's been grief, loss, and disappointment in love. You might have a sense of betrayal about love. And you might be hard won when it comes to entering a connection. The universe might be handing you on a silver platter the connection of your dreams, yet you could be reticent to take that offer at this time because you have seen the stars, moon, and sun promised to you, but it's never really happened. And so right now, everything means nothing to you, you know, and you could very well be turning down love offer after love offer, even offers from the universe that should seem serendipitous and like they are absolutely meant to be, because in the past it has not worked out for you. And that's what you'd like to say. Not all of you. It's just happening again and again. You don't get to see my fat ass every time I go like this. 2 seconds. Okay, let's see what it is. Nine of Pentacles. This person will like to say to you that they have been working on their stability. So just after I go off on this big long rant about how the universe is trying to provide you both with the conditions to be just right so that you can have like this amazing you know, lovely home situation that's sustainable into the long-term future, and how it doesn't necessarily mean money. They're telling you about money. There's a short-term gain. I mean, it's not completely short-term gain, but it's not like what you think. It's not like you're going to be set for life here or something. This does also have to do, I'm very drawn to the piano here. This person could be working towards their success, could be working towards creating a legacy that they have not yet created. And so they could be conveying this to you, Gemini. They could be conveying to you that I'm not done yet, but I'm working on something that is worth its weight in gold. You see? Constructing, composing. I'm hearing constructing and composing something of value that will last long after I am gone. And that is, of course, the goal of an artist. I mean, I'm an artist, I know. But the goal of an artist is to live forever, you know? So immortality, you know, is the ultimate achievement. I'm shuffling them backwards now. I just noticed as I looked in the camera. Whoops. But the universe says Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Devil. Earthbound energy again. Learning, being very transparent about your vices. Being very, this is also Capricorn energy, by the way. Being very transparent about your work habits, your ambitions, your determination. There is something here that is showing where ambition, determination, passion, and hard work are needed, where they lie, where the work should and can be done. There's also something here about where the material trappings are. It's very, there's a need for transparency about the material, about your baser human instincts, your basic human nature, the things that you may have both imbibed in a little too much over the years. And how you both need to kind of be honest with each other about that. Be transparent with each other about your material trappings that you've had, you know. And what is our outcome for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Well, 7 of Wands in reverse for you. You're surrendering at the end of the month. Normally this would be defensive energy or protective energy. Here I see this as you surrendering to the universe and saying, que sera, you know, whatever it'll be, right? Which might just be what you need to do right now. Rather than trying to control the situation, sit back, relax, wait and see what happens, and whatever is meant to be will be, you know? You know, all of the losers, like the lint, will come out in the wash, right? At least we hope they do. Right? I can't remember who said it, but somebody was talking about how there's only a finite amount of time, and I can't remember what number of months or years or whatever it was, but there's a finite amount of time that people can maintain an act before they actually become who they actually are. I do know that there is 2 years, actually 2 years, that people can successfully operate in a relationship before the halo effect wears off, where all of a sudden, you know, that veil before your eyes really does, you know, fall away, and you do see things as they actually are in a relationship. It's a psychological thing. I don't know about anything else, but there was somebody who did point out that, you know, people can only keep up and act for, you know, a finite amount of time. That's very true. You know, so surrender. Don't try and control things. Don't try and do all your hunting and digging. Just to wait and see. Sit back and relax. Be observant. Okay. I think that's huge here. For them, 9 of Cups and the Fool. They're taking a risk. They're taking a risk on their side. They're taking a risk and going towards something that is their ultimate wish fulfillment. This is the 9 of Cups. And we have, again, the Fool. Aries energy, again, you could be dealing with an Aries, actually. But this is somebody who has ultimate, you know, emotional wish fulfillment on their mind. And they could be walking towards that at the end of the month, or sorry, at the middle of July. My love readings go to the middle of the month. It's fine. But they're taking a risk in doing so. They realize there is no risk, no reward, and they very much believe that the reward is the ultimate wish fulfillment in love. They could also be imbuing you to do this, to take the risk, because they're promising the reward would be the 9 of Cups. So watch for that. Do with it what you will, right? And the energy of the universe at the end of this. What is the outcome? Oh, that was rather quick. 9 of Cups in the reverse and the Star in the reverse. The universe is saying to you. Now this is, I'm going to say this is some time here. It's telling me that the time that we have. Sorry. So this is like time cards is what these really are. So for me, what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing this as potentially, well, this could be an indication of Aquarius, Pisces, cusp energy. But it's also saying to me that there's energy where you are not going to be wishing on a star here. There's going to be work and practical planning that's going to need to be taken because somebody's not going to come in and rescue you. So if you were wishing for somebody to come in and rescue you, be your knight in shining armor, all of that stuff, that's not what it's going to be. Okay? There's going to need to be work, careful thought, forethought, planning, goal setting, rather than wish energy. But I'm seeing time here. I'm absolutely seeing time here. Especially if we look at the preceding card of the devil. Because then we really just have all the way from December 21st all the way through into, I want to say mid-March. Yeah, mid-March. So a lack of romanticism, a lack of wishful thinking. Get out of that wishful thinking is what this is really saying. Start planning, start putting practical work into things. Because that's how you can best find results. Okay? And if you do, then you should see something by February. I feel like. All right, bottom of the deck. Strength in reverse. This is the need for courage, the need to hold your temper, the need to control the savage beast within Leo energy. So if you are going to see any progress in this connection, you more than likely could see some type of communication of some sort happening during the end of your read here. So probably during, you know, like the middle of July. Yeah. Sorry. Let's pull some Shaman's Dream Oracle for you. I don't normally use Oracle decks. I pulled this one because I don't remember using it lately, but if I have, then sorry. Then I have, and I just don't remember it. I don't use the books, so that's that. Sorry if you're disappointed that I don't use the books and go over the classic meanings of the Oracle cards. I channel, I am intuitive, and that's what I do with these things because I'm clairaudient and clairsentient and claircognizant. Not so much clairaudient, not so much clairvoyant. Sometimes depends on a lot. But typically, unless I'm like meditating, which I'm not going to meditate right here on camera for you. I'm usually clairsentient and clairaudient more than anything. And it's not to say I'm not right now. It's just really difficult with the birds all chirping, and I've got stuff in the oven and all that kind of stuff. So there's like fans going and all that kind of stuff. So lots of noise going on all around me. So even though I can hear my ears ringing, I can't. Oh, that was fast. And I've got a song stuck in my head too, because I was listening to a new song. Well, it's a new to me song. So I'm not going to say that it's a song that you guys are supposed to hear. Even though I try to clear that out by channeling with a whole bunch of other music before I start. Gemini, what are your Oracle cards? We have one already out. What else, Gems? One more. $12 is of significance for you. 11 and 12 are of significance for you. Okay, so first we have Dragon's Hoard. Protecting the future. 12 breaking down to a 3. So when I'm looking at this, I'm thinking that it's time for you to ask yourself, when we think about creating a legacy, you know, we are protecting the future. Creating a legacy. What is a legacy to you? What is your legacy? How do you create boundaries around the legacy that you would like to create so that it's not impacted by your relationships, whether with family, friends, lovers, so that it does endure, so that it endures time, space, because a legacy is so much more important than any material means or material gains, and it's important for you to remember to recognize that. Much like when we talk about things like dragons, etc., those in and of themselves are legends that have surpassed so much time, and we have no way of knowing for sure if they're real except through the virtue of storytelling, right? But nonetheless, they have survived. Those legends have survived, and thus they have their own legacy. So what is your legacy, and how do you protect your legacy into the future so that your children and those that look up to you can continue to carry on your legacy so that you can live forever? By the way, 3 is the life path of the artist, also of importance. So, then we have Sky Dancers, 48, also breaking down to 12, also breaking down to 3. Sky Dancers, surrender. I think there is a certain amount of surrendering to the energy of the universe, of what needs to come out, what needs to surface out of yourself, even what needs to be expressed. Surrender to that. Surrender to what is good and right and whole, and what makes you happy, and whatever will come about from external forces is meant for you to experience in its whole, for the betterment of your soul, for its evolution, for its perfection. You ever just relinquish yourself to a song wholly so that you could move yourself to the depths and the heights of ecstaticness? I bet you ecstaticness isn't even a word, but still, to such immense joy and despair at the same time, or rage, or any of those things, to where you are moving and you are pure energy and you are surrendering yourself to your emotion. I would like you to do the same, and I invite you to do the same with all things in your world, at least for a moment. Relinquish control. Surrender. See what the people around you and your creator and the universe itself has to offer to you. See what happens when you simply dance through everything, embracing the energy of the moment rather than attempting to harness and control it, and see what is offered up to you rather than attempting to pull and push everything. It might be the most liberating experience of your life. Yeah? Right. And then finally, we have many masks, 38, breaking down to an 11. The authentic self. So, yeah, sure, we wear many masks in this world. Of course we do. I wear a mask every day. I wear many masks every day. I think we all do. We wear a work mask. We wear a mask of a parent or a friend or a lover or a child, a brother or a sister, all of the things. You can name all of the different masks that we wear. You could call them hats. But when we strip all of those things away, and we even go deeper and we strip away our ego, we become the authentic self. Who are you? And now that you know who you are, who are you meant to be? Who are you going to be? You know, it's not until we really, really sit quietly with ourselves and understand. In fact, it's not until we go through adversity or complete and pure utter joy, or until we're moved to uncontrollable laughter or uncontrollable tears, that we realize who we really truly are. And sometimes the biggest hindrances in the world are those pretensions that we cloak ourselves in. Because nobody really knows who we really are, and therefore they cannot see the beauty that is within each of us. You know, oftentimes when I used to do photography, I would try to take pictures of people when they couldn't see that I was taking pictures of them, because that was when they dropped the ego. That was when they dropped the falsetto that they were wearing on their sleeves. And you could really truly see who they were. You could really truly see their souls, you know. So connect with yours, and know that if you surrender while donning your authentic self, only the best things for your highest good will come to you. Yes? I think we can all agree on that. Okay? Let's get your numbers, and then let's be done with this. Numbers for you, Gemini. 5, 12 breaking down to a 3, 6, and 3. You an artist, baby. Somebody's an artist around here. In any event, I do appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much for chilling out with me for this last 47 minutes. Holy shit. I gotta go. Ha! Thanks for hanging out. Bye, Gemini. I like to make sure that you can see your spread. That is a spread. Thanks.